Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What happens when faith is tested? Not by fear, but by comfort. Before we continue, let me share a reminder from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said that the strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā than the weak believer, though there is good in both. Strength here is not only physical, it is strength of heart, strength of loyalty, strength in obedience. In the previous part, we saw how people repeat mistakes when they do not learn. Now in part 10, we continue the final part of Sūrah al-Anfāl, and then we enter Sūrah at-Tawbah. At the end of Sūrah al-Anfāl, Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā speaks about the Battle of Badr again. He reminds the believers how small they were in number. The enemy looked small to them, and they looked small to the enemy. This was not random. Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā allowed this so that neither side would run away. The battle had been written. Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā explains that victory does not come from numbers alone. It comes from obedience. He tells the believers to remain firm, remember Him often, avoid fighting among themselves, and stay patient. These are the keys to divine help. Remain firm, remember Allah, do not argue, be patient. These are simple words, but they are heavy. Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā also reminds them that Shaitan made the wrong actions of the enemy look beautiful to them. But when the angels came to support the believers, Shaitan stepped back. He always promises support, but he abandons when things become serious. There is another serious lesson. Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā says that when a nation becomes ungrateful and disobedient, He changes their condition. Blessings are not permanent if hearts change. The believers are then commanded to prepare strength. Prepare whatever power you can. Be ready. Trust in Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā, but also prepare. Spiritual strength is important, but material preparation is also required. Faith is not careless. Yet at the same time, Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā says, if the enemy inclines toward peace, then incline toward peace as well. Preparation does not mean love of conflict. It means readiness and balance. Then we are reminded of the captives of Badr. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam consulted his companions about what to do with them. Different opinions were given. A decision was made, and Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā corrected them gently. This shows us something powerful. The Qur'an speaks truth even when it corrects the believers. Sūrah al-Anfāl closes with loyalty. Those who migrate, struggle, support, and stand together. They are true allies. Then Sūrah at-Tawbah begins. This surah opens with seriousness. It announces the end of certain treaties with those who repeatedly broke their promises. They are given a clear time period. After that, the relationship changes. Faith is not blind trust. If someone breaks promises again and again, consequences follow. Then we see the events around the Battle of Tabuk. This was not an easy time. The weather was extremely hot. The journey was long. Crops were ready to be harvested. Comfort was calling people to stay home. This is where faith is tested. The sincere believers prepared immediately, but the hypocrites began making excuses. They said, "If we had the strength, we would have gone." They made promises with words, but not with action. Some even made strange excuses. Some tried to create fear. Some tried to weaken others. They smiled outwardly, but carried jealousy inside. Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā exposed them clearly. They rejoiced when Muslims faced difficulty. They were upset when Muslims gained success. They swore that they were believers, but their hearts were empty. They were afraid that a surah would be revealed, exposing them. And that is exactly what happened. Surah at-Tawbah exposes hypocrisy in detail. But alongside them, Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā also mentions sincere believers who could not go because of real reasons: old age, illness, lack of transport. They were crying because they wanted to go but could not. Their hearts were present even if their bodies were not. This is the difference. One group looks for excuses. The other group looks for opportunities. Toward the end of this section, Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā makes it clear that being part of this ummah is an honor. If people turn away, Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā is not in need of them. Faith is not protected by hypocrisy. It is protected by sincerity. So what is the main message we take from Surah al-Anfāl? Victory requires unity, obedience, remembrance, and patience. From Surah at-Tawbah, excuses reveal the heart. Comfort reveals loyalty. Hardship separates the truthful from the false. Before we close, reflect honestly. When obedience becomes difficult, do I look for excuses? When sacrifice is needed, do I delay? When faith demands effort, do I step forward or step back? These reminders are not just history, they are mirrors. May Allah Subḥānahu wa Taʿālā make us strong in faith and sincere in action. Keep us firm when tests come. Protect us from hidden hypocrisy. Help us remain united and patient. Give us courage to obey, even when it is uncomfortable. Do not let comfort weaken our loyalty. I also humbly request you to keep me in your dua. In the next part, as we move into Juz 11, the Qur'an continues exposing inner weakness and calling believers toward deeper sincerity. Faith is not proven in easy days. It is proven when sacrifice is required. Insha'Allah, see you in part 11.